Hey guys, it's me, your host Super Sorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's Funko Friday, so I thought today we'd take a look at the two pops that I picked up from the Creature Commandos. We have The Bride, and we have Eric Frankenstein. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Universal Monsters, and the Creature Commandos is kind of DC's version of that. I haven't been able to see the TV series cartoon just yet, but I do believe it is coming to the UK very, very soon. There's a bunch of characters on the back. We'll go through them and we'll unbox them. So let's do this! So these two pops cost me $14.99 each from HMV, which is a little bit on the expensive side, but if I move the Bride out of the way, look at the back of Eric's box here, you can see all the characters that are available. Like I say, I've got the Bride and Frankenstein now, but there is still Weasel remaining, who is kind of like your werewolfy character. Then you've got G.I. Robot, who's the World War II robot. Not too bothered for him. Dr. Phosphorus, I believe he's kind of like a take on the Invisible Man kind of thing. And then you've got Nina Mazursky. She's kind of like your Creature of the Black Lagoon kind of thing. If anything, I think after seeing the program, it's probably going to be her and Dr. Phosphorus that I'd probably get. I'm not too bothered for Weasel or G.I. Robot, but I may change my mind after seeing the program. I may want all of them. But for now, I definitely had to get Frankenstein, and I definitely had to get the Bride, just obvious reasons. These are very cool looking pops, but we're going to open them individually, and then we'll pop them together at the end, guys. So, without further ado, who should we do first? Let's start with Eric. Let's start with Eric Frankenstein. Number 1483 in the collection from the Pop Television collection. They've gone with the television versions. These are obviously based on the new DC Creature Commandos cartoon. So these are based on the original artwork of the comics, although I do have the comics. I wanted to get a bunch of the comics so I could say I was reading it before it was cool. And this apparently is part of James Gunn's new DC universe, so I'm intrigued to see how the monsters fit into this going forward, whether they're going to cross over to live action or whether they will remain in the cartoon form. I'm intrigued as to how they're going to do that. As you guys know, I don't collect boxes around here, so we're going to give it a yeet! See ya! Alright, here is the Eric pop on the table here, guys, and he does look pretty cool. I'm liking the look of this Frankenstein. I do have the McFarlane action figure as well, as it was a figure that a collection that I really wanted. As soon as the figure was announced, I was like, yeah, I'm having that. We've got movement in the head as well, so you can kind of pose him up a little bit. I do like that about pops. Yeah, definitely the other way, innit? Yeah. He does look very cool. I'm loving the long trench coat. Staples all over the head. Very cool indeed, with his little tuft of hair at the top. I do like Frankenstein. I have a proper fascination with the monsters. I don't know why. I always have done since I was a kid. I love the Universal monsters, especially Frankenstein. So it's very cool to have this in the collection. And as you guys know, slightly obsessed with Frankenstein's Bride. So without further ado, we're going to bring her in. Here she is, the Bride of Frankenstein. Again, very cool looking pop. Let's crack her open and take a look inside. It's alive! It's alive! I'm very excited to go to Universal Studios and see the new Monsters Land as well. They've got in the new theme park, Epic Universe. Hoping to get there later next year. Don't want to go this year just because the tickets in the UK mean you can only enter the park for one day, which sucks. Again, another box. So what do we do with this box? We'll give it a yeet! Now, Funko have included a stand with this pop, but she does stand on her own pretty well. So I'm not sure if I'm even going to use the... We'll see by the end of this video how often she falls down. But I'm liking this. I'm a bit worried about these side pieces. They do seem, I don't know. It's Funko, so they are pretty sturdy. But if she falls off the shelf head first, I'm frightened that would smash into the ground. And ooh, that would cause some... I think that would break. But we'd have to see. Long red trench coat on the Bride. Very cool looking fig. I'm loving the suit and stuff. Very cool. There we go, movement in the head. yeah, she stands pretty well on her own. Even when I'm posing her and changing the direction of the head, she's not falling over any. So I'm not sure we need the stand, to be honest. And there they are together, guys, reunited. Let's put him that side. Yeah. They do look cool together. Very cool looking pops. Really happy to have them in my collection. They are so cool. Really happy with these. I'm probably going to have to get Dr. Phosphorus. And maybe even, I forgot her name, but the one in the helmet, the creature of the Black Lagoon wannabe. But these are very cool and definitely worth picking up. Have you guys seen the television series? Is it worth picking up and giving it a watch? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today, why not smash that subscribe button? Subscribing really supports me, it really helps me out and helps me to keep making more awesome videos just like this. Stay tuned, as next week I'll do another in-depth Funko review for Funko Friday, next Friday. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Soup Sorrel. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you. Bye!